Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope we're doing well, and today we'll be talking a little bit about some Black Friday deals for movies that'll be going on this holiday season. As you all know, I'm a huge movie collector. I love collecting Blu-rays and now 4Ks and steelbooks and all that good stuff. I have a lot of people that have been sending me stuff, people like Bruce, and a lot of digital download codes from people like Jace Doe, and of course my relationship with companies like MVD Visual that send me stuff as well. And so I wanted to try and share with you the best deals that I've been finding, some movies that I might actually be interested in getting during the Black Friday deals, because they are some of the cheapest times in history, really, or of the year, where you'll be able to get these movies at this price, which is always a good thing to see. So we're starting off first off with Best Buy, which in my experience has always been the best when it comes to these deals. Best Buy really has always been top notch. They always have the deals available online. They have them in stores, but also they tell you exactly what every single item will be worth, and they basically let you preview what their actual sales will look like, which is why I like them. So let's dive into some of this. So first, we got some $4 Blu-rays. So we got a $4 movie called Justice League, which to me is not that really worth it, but that's just, of course, because I'm a Zack Snyder hater, as some people like to say. But still, $4 for Justice League, if you've never seen it before, could be a good deal for you. We also have A Star is Born, which was an excellent film. Definitely, I think, worth getting for $4 on Blu-ray. You also have Creed 2, which I personally was not a huge fan of, but for $4, hey, you might want to check it out. It, Chapter 1, was absolutely fantastic. Would definitely recommend that. You got BVS on here. Same words about Justice League. Reply to this one as well. This is the Unlimited Edition, or the Ultimate Edition, meaning you'll have the so-called Snyder cut of this film, the director's cut with 30 minutes of extra footage. So that's something that you want to see. That'll be $4. You also have the first John Wick movie, which is definitely worth $4, definitely worth more than $4 even. I would also say you could look to the original Predator film with Arnold Schwarzenegger will also be $4, and that's it as far as what they will show here. You also have some $6 Blu-rays. Aquaman, for the Valkyrie out there, you know that you love it. Wonder Woman for $6, I think is a pretty good deal overall. You also have Ready Player One, which is definitely not worth that much because I thought it was a trash movie. The Predator, a film that I didn't hate as a Shane Black movie. It's not a good Predator film, but as a Shane Black movie, it is okay. Definitely, I think, worth $6. John Wick Chapter 2 for $6 is a great deal. The Greatest Showman for $6 is also a great deal as well. The Meg is a fun, good time at the theater for $6. Elf for $6, of course, is a movie you can watch every single Christmas, which is why I will always think that is a good deal. We also have, to me, the most interesting collection of films, and that is the 4K collection. $8 4Ks. That is an insane price for a 4K disc in 2019, and so therefore these are going to be some of the best deals you're going to see on Black Friday, not just at Best Buy, but overall. You got Aquaman here for $8 is a good deal. John Wick Chapters 1 and 2 for $8 a piece. You also have Rampage, which for the most part actually was not a terrible film, probably looks pretty good in the 4K format. Hacksaw Ridge has got a lot of praise. I would have to say, don't get Judgment Day. Do not get Terminator 2 Judgment Day, because my buddy John Flickinger always talks about how this 4K transfer is terrible. Apparently, they do a lot of weird stuff with the color grading, and it just doesn't look right. So stick with the Blu-ray release on this one, which you'll probably be able to also find for cheap. Hell or High Water is a wonderful, fantastic film I would recommend to get. Let's see, you got the 2008 Rambo film, which I've heard a lot of great things about as well. We got some $8 Blu-rays. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the one that to me sticks out the most because it's a film I don't have, and it's a film that overall I like the story, but I was not a huge fan of the animation style. Us actually was a pretty good movie that I thoroughly enjoyed for the most part. And let's see, anything else listed there? No. We got some $10 4K discs, which is also still a pretty good price for it. Mission Impossible Fallout. What else can I say? It's a great film. I'm sure it looks great on 4K. That's a film that I probably might buy on 4K because I have the Blu-ray copy. I don't have the 4K copy of it yet. Jumanji, the first film, Welcome to the Jungle. I have it on Blu-ray. Don't think I'll upgrade that one to 4K. I think it looks fine the way it is. It Chapter 1, on the other hand, that's definitely a film I would say is worthy of buying on 4K. Dunkirk, whenever you have a film from Christopher Nolan, it's always going to look beautiful in the 4K because the dude loves shooting on film, loves shooting in the IMAX format, which means you'll get a much better color reproduction and also just a great transfer on the 4K discs in comparison to anything else. You also have Batman Begins on 4K. There is a set that I'm looking for that I think might cost around $30 or $40. I think they're going to be selling the Steelbook trilogy of all three films on 4K. That might finally be going on sale. That might be what I look to, but still, even just getting one of those films for $10 on 4K, another Nolan film, is going to look pretty damn good. Sicario: Day of the Soldado was a great sequel, and I would definitely recommend picking that one up for $10 as well. You also have some $10 Blu-rays. You got Alita Battle Angel for $10, which is definitely worth it. I'm surprised that it hasn't actually gone lower because I know that it has been selling pretty well for the most part. Maybe that's the reason why it isn't dropping any lower than that, but still something to look at. I'm just going to go ahead and skip those movies because, dear Lord, MIB International, X-Men Dark Phoenix, yikes. Bohemian Rhapsody, on the other hand, great film, would highly recommend it. You can get some Game of Thrones stuff for $10. That's pretty sad. But it's not too surprising. A lot of TV stuff tends to go on sale at that time. You also have some $13 4K discs. You have Alita for 4K for $12. I think that's going to be or $13. I think that's a pretty good deal. Detective Pikachu, pretty great film. Into the Spider-Verse, Bohemian Rhapsody, all solid. Greatest Showman, solid as well. Also, apparently, you'll have the Mission Impossible 6 movie collection for $12.99. Now, I don't know if that means it's going to be a 4K collection or not. I highly doubt that that's going to be the case, but it is listed here. So it's going to be interesting to see what the price of that film and what the price of that collection is going to be, because even if the collection on Blu-ray is $13, that's an excellent deal for 6 films, especially when the vast majority of them are pretty damn good. In fact, only one of them isn't that good in my opinion. The Shining on 4K is probably the one that's going to be my biggest pick and going to be probably my number one pick for films I'm actually going to buy on my own this Black Friday, because The Shining is a great film, Stanley Kubrick, and on the 4K format, it's, from what I've heard, stunning, because any film that was shot on film and transferred over is going to look better than any digitally shot film, because a film reel can capture so much more detail than any digital image can because of compression rates. So I'm actually really excited to pick that one up for $12.99. Definitely might do so. You also have some Disney stuff that's on sale for $17, which is, in my opinion, is always going to be overpriced. Same thing goes with their so-called 4K deals as well. But this is where I'm actually going to throw you over to the other site, which is Walmart, because Walmart's offering some pretty interesting deals for their 4K selection. Mainly Avengers Endgame. They're going to be charging $8, $7.96 for Avengers Endgame on 4K. Now, you all know I hate that movie, but for anyone that did love the film, definitely go to Walmart. Don't shop here, because here you have to pay about $23 for it. In fact, it's interesting that it's actually cheaper today than what they say it's going to be. Obviously, it says $22.99 and under, but it's going to be interesting to see if they price match that, because if they don't, man, oh man, go to Walmart instead, because $8 for any 4K disc is going to be pretty damn sweet. You got John Wick 3 that's a part of that deal, Aquaman, Shazam, which is a great film as well, the original It, all for $8 is a wonderful deal. And the one last thing that I want to talk about is the fact that at Walmart and at Best Buy, if you are a gamer, I know this is mostly about movie reviews, but if you are a gamer, if you're looking for a 4K player, but you also want to play some games, this weekend you can get the Xbox One S for $200, and that is a 4K player, meaning it'll play the 4K discs. So if you have a 4K TV and you've been waiting to get a 4K player, might be the best day to do it, because I'm sure individual 4K players will be on sale as well. But you can get a gaming system also for $200, and it includes Jedi Fallen Order, which I've been hearing is an excellent game. I'm actually very tempted, and very likely will either before this video has gone live or after this video has gone live, will most likely be picking up myself the PlayStation 4 bundle, because they're giving away a PS4 for $200 that includes 3 games, including God of War, which everyone and their mom, since the channel's name is Odin's Movie Blog, has been telling me I need to play, because I can play as Odin, apparently, which has me really excited. And also it includes The Last of Us and another game that I can't quite remember, but all for a $200 package. That unfortunately, the PS4 is not a 4K player, though it is a Blu-ray player, but I already have a 4K player, so I don't really need it. But if you do need it, and you want to have a gaming system too, these deals seem to be pretty damn good. $200 for both the PS4 for 3 games and the Xbox One S with 1 game. I think they're both pretty good deals, even though I myself am a casual gamer. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. What are you planning to pick up this Black Friday? I know that there's tons of movies I didn't talk about. As you see, there are $2 pickups, $4 pickups. Walmart always really has, like, I would say, the most variety. They have the most price ranges on a lot of their stuff. And even though I've been saying how much I love Best Buy for all the movies and all the collections that they offer, and I do stand by that, especially their 4K offerings, Walmart, it seems, is going to be a player in this, because they always are they're always able to offer their content at much cheaper prices. And having never gone inside a Walmart during Black Friday, and always seeing those promo stickers from videos that cover it, and when wanting to go in there and see it for myself, I think I might have to make a trip to a Walmart after I spend time with family, and only after that. I probably won't go until really late at night when everyone in my family is going to sleep, because I want to make sure I'm spending all my time as I possibly can. Even though I'm promoting Black Friday, this whole weekend really should be about spending time with family. Even though I'm planning on doing some Black Friday shopping, I will be spending time with my family first, and they get first priority. And I really hope that anyone out there that's planning on shopping on Black Friday also keeps in mind that family should always come first. And of course, we can buy these things. Of course, we can look at these things and wonder and speculate and all these other things, but family should always come first. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about this stuff and all the stuff we talked about in the comment section below. If you like this video, smash that like button, give me a subscribe. It helps me a lot. You're all amazing and beautiful people. Have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.